Okay, so this is an old story that a lot of so-called black people on YouTube are not talking about. Now, the female in this picture, her name is Mykaella Sharlman, a 25-year-old so-called black female who at the time was living in Antioch, California. Antioch, for those of you who don't know, is a small city that is northeast of San Francisco. So it's you could consider that to be within the California Bay Area. Now, she passed away on, I think, October of 2022. And Antioch police found her dead body and lit her body on fire. This is real. Okay, I have links to articles in the video description box underneath if you're interested in reading these articles. All right, but on October of 2022, almost a year ago, Antioch police found her dead body. Like, two police officers found her dead body and decided that it was a good idea to burn her body on fire. And they were indicted. These two police officers, I forgot the names of these two police officers, but they were indicted in a court of law in Antioch, California. It was, I know the race is one Caucasian police officer and another Hispanic police officer that was involved in the burning of this female's body. But when the case went to trial, when these officers went on trial for burning the body of this female, unfortunately, the courts had to drop the case due to the fact that the police precinct that these two police officers was involved in was also involved in a racist text messaging scandal, where police officers within that department was exchanging racist text messages in which they was making racist reference towards black people, so-called black people. And the police officers who investigated this case were also involved in this racist text message scandal. Therefore, in a court of law, the DA of Antioch, California couldn't trust the investigation of those Antioch police officers who made that investigation. Therefore, the court case had to drop, which is unfortunate because justice for this female is not being served and the family is suffering. Now, although I totally understand why the DA in Antioch, California had decided to drop the case due to the police officers who investigated this case was also involved in this racist racist text messaging scandal. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm having issues pronouncing the word messaging, right? But although I understand why the DA had to drop the case due to the fact that the officers who investigated this case was also involved in the racist text messaging scandal. But my thing is this. The DA within that area have the opportunity to request that the California Bureau of Investigations investigate this case. Okay, fine. The DA do not trust the Antioch police because the Antioch police investigated this case, and being that the police officers who investigated this case was also involved in this racist text messaging, which I'm going to show right here, right? Yeah, I got links to this. Yeah, I got links to this. All right, I understand that, but the district attorney within Antioch, California, have yet to request that the California Bureau of Investigation investigate the case of this female so this female could gain justice. You know, I mean, it is possible because for those of you who don't know, the state of California have their own state bureau of investigation. Like I said before, it's called the California Bureau of Investigation, the CBI, right? So it's possible for the California Bureau of Investigation to replace the Antioch police in investigating this case, thus having a retrial for this sister can have some justice. But so far, the district attorney within Antioch, California, have not made any requests for the California Bureau of Investigation to replace the Antioch police in investigating this case so they could be in retrial. And that's a problem because I think the process in order to get the California Bureau of Investigations to investigate this case is I think that either the district attorney have to make a request to the California Attorney General, and or the DA within that area have to actually make a request to the state Supreme Court to get the California Bureau of Investigation to investigate this case. Either way, if the DA within that area actually care about this sister, about what happened to this sister, because this shit is some sick shit. How the fuck are police officers going to burn a dead body? How the fuck you do that? That shit is some sick shit. But once again, my opinion is this, that if the district attorney of Antioch, California actually care about this case, they would have made the request or made whichever made the proper procedure to get the California Bureau of Investigation to replace the Antioch police in investigating this case and providing evidence to start a retrial against the 2 police officers who burned the body of this sister, man. She was 25 when she passed away. Now, according to other sources, it stated that when her dead body was being she was 25 when she passed away, very young. But it stated when an autopsy was done on her dead body, allegedly she passed away from a drug overdose. Now, I don't know if I don't know how can someone make an autopsy after a body have been burned on fire. I don't understand if that makes sense or not. But let's just say if that's true. The fact of the matter is this: 2 police officers found a black woman dead and decided to burn her body. And because the police officers who investigated this situation was involved in a scandal that consists of racist text messaging being exchanged between them and other police officers within that jurisdiction, the district attorney had to drop the case. But they're able to reopen it. But the thing is, once again, the district attorney within that area is slow to get the California Bureau of Investigation to replace the Antioch police in investigating this case. So until then, justice for this young sister is not being done, which is fucked up. So for those of you who live in California and who happen to watch this video, you got to put some pressure on the state of California, or put some pressure on the district attorney living in Antioch, California, to request that the California Bureau of Investigation investigate this case for so a retrial against the 2 police officers who burnt the sister's body can open up as quick as possible, for so those motherfuckers could end up in prison. Okay? Because this female deserves some justice. But once again, the link to this article and other articles concerning this case is located in the video description box underneath. All right? Peace out.